Tonight on EA Sports. It's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And off we go from Denver. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Good footwork at the... And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4". First down, Howell to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 75 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. On 2nd and 7. Howell. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. 3rd and long. Here's Howell. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 14 yards that time for number 14. And a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Up the middle they go. Parrish. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use Fortnite.
Hey, you're impressed, don't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll look to throw again. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. So motivation this week, not an issue.
And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Howell throwing on third down here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. Hopkins with a quick feet. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for Denver. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll try and run the option left side. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop. And it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Monk. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Throwing here, Howell. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And coming out now, the Broncos. They'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
The downside for the defense is that they're dealing with a team that's in their red zone, but the upside, not much room to work with for the offense. Fewer windows in the zone for them to throw into. Tough for a quarterback to get a throw off before the pressure ends up getting to him.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Caught here by Griffin. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he'll be up the yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Howell. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, Howell. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 1st down, Parrish. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Howell throwing on 1st down here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Howell from the gun. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Howell. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Howell. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. The Broncos are about set to go on offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. They'll set up to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And the ball is knocked out.
And picked up by the Charger. We welcome you back to the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. It's Charger football as we rejoin the action. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Howell down to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. That's Webster. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
Second down, Howell now.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Off play action. It's Howell.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. Another throw for Howell. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Back to throw. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
A extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on first down, Powell. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Tyler. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Got Edwards now on the slant. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll go play action. Howell.
This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Howell, he'll look to throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll run on 1st down. Parrish, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here's Howell.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Monk.
And taken down just shy of the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Monk. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37. Now a handoff up the middle. Church. And he's got some space here. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. 3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Howell, another throw on 2nd down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
So the Broncos coming out now.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll look to throw here. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He finds his man complete. That's Griffin. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation. Prizes, he's well short of the first. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
For these two teams, they met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Howell. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Howell to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10, Howell.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's Howell with another throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wheeler. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 28. A really nice gain of 25 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now they'll run on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
And Howell will throw it.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
The Chargers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9.
Howell out of the shotgun.
And incomplete on the deep ball. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And his kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
Denver's offense now set to go.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Griffin. Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They're going to look to throw. Goes right back to him. It's Griffin again. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle they go. Monk. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a gain of 34.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. victory on the...
I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a